Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our Cove challenge playthrough with Eovacius with no tier 5 spells, no res, town portal and lots of other stuff you're probably familiar by now if you're this far through the series. If not, everything's in the description. The plan for today is going to be pretty simple. We got attacked by an enemy hero at the end of last turn, or the end of the last episode even, and we picked up an absolute ton of great artifacts from them. So we're going to distribute those out and then keep pushing on with the Eovacius. So let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, let's just equip the artifacts that are actually going to be useful to us, which is obviously going to be the helm. The Hideous Mask is probably more useful than the Slow Scroll at this stage. Let me just check I do actually have Slow. I do, okay, so that's fine. And we want to distribute the Legion artifacts and also equip the Ring of Vitality because that gives us the full elixir. We'll leave off the Celestial Neck because I like the Necklace of Swiftness, and the Equestrian's Gloves. I'd rather have the elixir. Yeah, so otherwise I think we're probably good to go for now. We can sell quite a few of these artifacts, I hope. Shaman's Puppet is better than the Horseshoe, I think. Yeah, Horseshoe's one. So yeah, I think we're good. Let's start moving back with Eovacius. Would be nice to get that warehouse, but at the same time, I don't think it's worth it. Oh, just had to double check I wasn't flying there. I'm not. And I will grab the well on the way back because I might as well. Pun intended. Kazmetra is going to want to meet up with somebody who has a decent stack of artifacts from Eovacius at some point. Would also be nice to find some fights that Kazmetra can do. I think Throng of Battle Dwarves is probably a good idea. Lots of gunslingers she could also do. Wow. They did a lot more damage than I thought they would, for sure. Ah. And I actually don't want to hit them with my Medusas. Oof, I forgot I had a ballista. This is dangerous territory. Okay, so if we... I guess we just magic arrow the top stack, that's fine. Okay, I want to melee them with the Medusas. Well maybe I don't. I guess I do because the Ballista's going to immediately unblind these at the end of the turn. I've turned them to stone. Absolutely perfect. They are no longer stoned, unfortunately. Okay. Well, that was slightly more painful than I was hoping for, but it still could have been a lot worse. Do I take the picket? I could just take the picket for XP, but I think I'd rather go and take these Battle Dwarves. Okay, so Torosar's just grabbing a few bits for us here. I do need to remember actually that Pink had a hero. Yeah, Pink has a hero on our route through, so that is worth remembering. Lots of Archdevils. There's another teapot hat up here. Throng of Wyverns is not a fight that I'm going to be taking lightly though. And... okay, so... Dargem we'll ignore for now. And I'll had some things to do. Ah, the box is empty. Okay, that'll be why the AI left it then, I guess. Alright, and Lena. I guess I could just pop Lena in town for now, actually. And then I can take Nagash out of town. I can at least relieve Eovacius of a couple of these artifacts, namely the Legion parts. And I've got a spare arms of Legion, if I remember rightly, on another hero. I can't remember which one. Might even be Dargem, actually. Okay, so I've got 3 parts of the Legion there. That's pretty nice. Which means I still need to get the head and the legs. And with that in mind, I think I am going to buy an artifact merchants. I'm going to want to sell things to it either way, so I think I might as well. And is there anything else useful that Nagash could take from Eovacius, actually? I guess the resource items we might as well take, because they're never going to be any use to Eovacius. No, that said, we're going to bring them with us and we're going to leave them in our dungeon town, I think. I think that makes more sense. Because we've got more parts of the Legion here, so we're more likely to fill it. And this is the town we want to fill it in anyway, so yeah, I think that makes more sense. Right, so other than that, we can probably just leave. I could give Nagash a spare hat, though, while I'm at it. At least he'll have a little bit more mana if he does get attacked. And we'll pop him back in town. That increases our growth on our pirates, birds, and witches. That's pretty nice. And that means we can then take Genova out and have a look in the artifact merchants. Okay, almost everything's been bought. Could buy a Ring of Infinite Gems with gems. There's some poetry to that, I suppose. I don't think I will, though. Right, so is it Dargem that has our other artifacts? It is. So he's going to be wanting to come down to our dungeon town, but we don't want to be too quick, I suppose, because we have got Pink roaming around in this area, and we're going to need a decent hero who can actually do something about that. Yeah. Alright, so I guess Dargem's not going to be doing a lot, so we'll just build in this town and then we'll crack on. So City Hall's probably the way forward, especially as we have almost no gold. Dargem, just go and check the refugee camp. Let's have a look what's in it. Pikemen. Okay. Men of the Pike are not something that we necessarily need here. Oh, interesting. Okay. A couple of tan heroes. It's nice that we're starting to see a bit more of the AI, especially as it's month 3, but that's quite often the case, I suppose, in maps this size. Okay. Well, we're day 5, so I'll just move back towards this water wheel with Zilla. Gems, always what we need more of. So you can keep exploring for me, Jez. Oh, we can actually get past here. Dragon scale armor. That's another piece that we still need for PDF, I think. And yeah, next turn I suppose Taurusar can drop these back. It's a bit of a shame because I kind of just want to go with the Eovacius. I should have changed a few bits and pieces there. Never mind. Yeah, I do kind of just want to go with the Eovacius though. I don't particularly want to wait for more army or anything, so yeah. The Eovacius can just go. Okay, Kazmetra can take out these dwarves. Wow. Okay, so the dwarves resisted. I have pretty low defense, so I'm actually just going to skip here. Let's see if they resist again. Nope, okay. We should be able to just chip them down with our ranged units and then smack them at the end. Yeah, we could definitely lose a dragon here on the retail. And I guess we just hope they don't morale here. Okay. Probably will also lose a manticore here on the retail, let's see. No, not quite, in which case, yeah, we can just hit them with our dragons. Perfect, great, so we'll take expert intelligence. We won't flag that. Gargoyles we could take, sandworms would be tricky. And we probably can't get past there unless we take out the sandworms, so... Still would be nice to take those dragons, but we can't really do that at the moment. I could go and visit this area and see if there's anything I can take here. Horde of steel golems wouldn't be too bad. Don't know if these banks have been visited either. Let's just have a quick look at the last turn again. Okay, so they're going to be coming through towards blue. Towards the blue portal, that is, which leads to our newest town. So I guess we'd probably come to try and help defend that. What have we got? Oh, that's a reasonably sizable army. That's not, so I'm guessing that's going to be their most powerful hero, Celestine. Yeah, she has strong stats as well. Okay. Okay, this could be interesting. Let's upgrade our dragons. Dargem probably can come back through here. Pink are all the way up here, so yeah, probably not too much of an issue there. Let's just go and grab these stats, why not? Could be useful at some point later. And we will still build again in our newest town. We are kind of running low on resources though. Let's upgrade the cliff nest, that's probably the best upgrade we've got there. And I think we can end the turn. Let's see where Tan end up going. I'm guessing just directly through the portal. Okay. It's nice that they're clearing stuff, I suppose. Rather than just going directly for me, but even so. Can't say it's my favourite. So, Dargem, I think, was actually just coming down to the underworld to sell items, but he could still be useful. So, I'm going to bring him with anyway. Don't remember exactly where pink was. I'm sure it was just at the top here, though. Yeah, somewhere up there. Okay. Wonder if it's worth me taking a detour to kill them. I think maybe not. Maybe I just get underground. Yeah, I think perhaps I'll just get underground. Alright, so Dargem, you're going to be a mule in that case. So you'll pick up everything at the start of next turn. Okay, cool, so they're a little bit of distance away from us still here, so I guess Kazmetra can power herself up a little bit here. The knowledge probably isn't worth the detour, but this spelled power definitely will be. I'll probably also come around this way, grab the Marletto, and then come up back through the arena. And if I have time, I suppose I can do a few more of these buildings and maybe even clear out some of the fights with Kazmetra. They're quite easy here. That'd be nice to build her up a little bit as well. And eventually we'll also get a load of artifacts when they're all passed through. Can't get past those trogs now. Can visit the black market though. Ooh! Legs of Legion is something we will absolutely take. Okay, great. Shackles of War is also a brilliant artifact. I'm kind of tempted to take both. Yeah, let's take both. We could also take a third torso and just stick it in our newest town. Beatrice is actually quite a nice hero for a scout hero, but I'd ideally want a resource producer if I'm going to be doing something like that. All right, so we got the legs and the shackles. That's actually awesome. They're both really, really worthwhile. I guess Andal can start making his way back, because I'm eventually going to want the legs in my main town. That said, I could just poor man's next turn. I could probably poor man's off these trogs actually. And I could just go straight back to the dungeon town and give the shackles to Genova so that she can pick them up, and then from there I can still just make my way back to my main town. Alternatively, I suppose I could try and get to the town gate, but I'm pretty sure that Brown will, or Tan, will come and take me out if I go for the town gate. So let's have a little bit more explore on Jezza. Okay, it looks like none of this has been cleared, so I'm not going to be able to get anywhere here. Torosar just wants to dump some units back in, I suppose. Okay, great. Might as well go and take the pirates off Zalair as well. Let's upgrade something else in our dungeon town. Guess it's going to be Medusa's next. Although level 4 spells could be good since I'm going to be visiting this town with Eovacius on the way through. Let's upgrade the Orc Tower because it's cheap. Okay, I think we're good to end the turn there. Okay, must have just broken a prison, I guess. I feel like it potentially is worth detouring to kill Miriam, given that she's now a lot closer than she was. Yeah, I think it probably is worth it, just so she's not a threat anywhere. I don't think she's particularly powerful for pink. Oh, this is actually their best hero. Wow. That's a pretty crappy army for their best hero. She must have some insane artifacts. Okay, let's rethink this slightly then. Because I really want the shackles if that's the case. Okay, so with poor man's Andal into here. I don't think there's any physical way I can actually get shackles to myself this turn. Not without using spells that I'm not allowed to use anyway. And I think he just flees. Or she just flees. Ah, this is really annoying. I didn't realise it was their strongest hero. Alright. So, Dargem's going to want to have a load of these, since he's going to sell. We'll take the other pair of angel wings as well. The Spellbinder's hat he can definitely sell. Most of these scrolls he can probably sell. Secure. Fireball, absolutely useless anyway. And I've got multiple water books. Multiple in fact, because we're both wearing one too, so I've got 4 water books. Is that Berserk? I'll keep the Berserk scroll. You never know, I might not actually learn that, so that's a useful thing to have. Probably don't need the flail, the helm. Yeah, maybe I'll keep the orb as well, actually. It's a second earth book that I don't need there. Second cuirass. I'll keep most of the parts of the Power of the Dragonfather on me, though, I think. Sorry, this is probably really boring to watch. Necklace of Swiftness is duplicate. So is the Ring of Conjuring. I don't need any of these pairs of boots because I'm already wearing them, so I can give those to other heroes. Ring of Oblivion I won't bother with. I mean, it can be useful actually. Let's keep the Ring of Oblivion. I don't really remember if I have any undead opponents or not, so if I do, that's super useful. Shield of the Yawning Dead. The loins. Probably don't need to keep any of the Legion parts on me. And I'll get rid of the producer artifacts as well. Okay, I think that's a lot tidier than it was. Don't need a second Mystic Orb of Mana on me either. Or a spare earth, but air book even. Alright, and I think most of the other things I'll probably keep. Equestrians I might actually use at some stage, but at the moment I can't. The artifact set thing is bugged out, and I can't really be bothered to keep changing my artifacts at the end of every turn. Spare shield we don't need either, actually, so we might as well give that away. We'll keep an Armour of Wonder. We don't need the Thunder Helm. Okay, I think this is probably fine. I think we've kept everything that we wanted to keep. Yeah. So Dargem can move on from there. And Eovacius. I mean, I guess we just go for this anyway. He's just going to run away. Yeah, so maybe we don't. Maybe we do this instead. Force Field, that's actually a really good spell. How much movement have I still got? Quite a bit. But if I go up and take these, then it'll be none. I wonder how far I can get with... this guy next turn, and I can reach Dargem there. Either way I can get to the entrance there. So maybe I do actually wait and see if see if I can manage to get the shackles to myself next turn. Yeah, as horrible as it feels, I think I just wait here. If I can get the shackles though, that'd obviously be a huge boost, so it'd be well worth it. And, Yeah, I'm tempted to go and get that knowledge on Casmetra, but I'm not going to. Taurusar, I guess, just wants to be going back to his usual farming spots. Oh, Jeremy can actually get through here, but not through there. Fine. Okay, so at least we've explored as much as we can there. And let's build in our dungeon town. It's the last day, so let's build mushroom rings. And could actually go for the mess hall here as well. It's only 8 goblins though. Yes, I think we do it anyway, fine. They're both going through the town gate, that's really interesting. I mean, where pink has ended up is absolutely perfect as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, that's a bit of a result. Let me just double check Andal has them. Yeah, he does. Perfect. This is absolutely ideal. Okay, so Andal wants to give him the shackles, and we can just leave it at that for now. Let's have a look at Eovacius. We want to put the shackles on instead of the mystic orb, and then go and hit Miriam, who is now in striking distance without even using much. Let's play the fight out. I think that's only fair. So, mass slow. I know I have asked this, by the way, and I got a little bit of feedback that it might be interesting to see, but I'd like as many people's thoughts as are interested enough to give them on whether I should be banning slow as well. I'm happy to in future playthroughs if that's what sort of the majority of people want to see. I think maybe we just wait on our pirates. And I guess hit the Cyclops. Okay, so Corsairs I think kill the Angels, that makes sense. The rest of this fight's fairly trivial, I suppose. Okay, and what artifacts does she have? Wow, spare teapot, 2 more equestrians, sandals, 2 more books, cart, ring of life, wayfarer's boots, they're really good. Dragon scale armor, nice, that's one of the pieces we were missing still. Well yeah, so I mean I'll definitely view that as worthwhile. So we've got exactly the same situation again. Where we have to basically go through our entire bag and get rid of a load of artifacts. But what this does mean is we have an excellent second set for another hero at this stage. And at least we have a second spare hero that we can just load up with artifacts and sell everything that we don't want on. I may even edit this bit out actually because it's pretty boring to watch, I can imagine. But I also might not. It depends how much time I have. And also if I actually even remember to do it. There's a strong possibility that I won't. Let's move the cart onto Andal as well. That said, I want the legs going back home as soon as possible. We can deal with that. We can deal with that issue later. Thunderhelm we don't need. All of these scrolls we don't need either. Let's at least give Andal a better hat, I suppose. We don't need the spare Armour of Wonder, or the Ring of Negotiation, spare Shaman's Puppet, spare Ring. I'll keep the Wayfarer's Boots and the Medallion of Courage, because I think they're both really good. And don't need the spare Conjurer's Cape either. Air Shield we don't need. We've got a spare Black Orb, we'll keep one of them I suppose. We don't need the Force Field Scroll because we've got a Tome of Earth Magic. And another spare Water Tome. There's quite a few we've got of those to sell now. And I can probably just leave everything else that's there. I think that's fine. Okay. So, Andal. You can start going down. So can Darjam. And next turn we can actually sell some artifacts, which is cool. I could come out and grab them all with Genova, but that'd just be so tedious that I'm not going to. And Zelair is starting his route again, which is also tedious, I'm sure. Okay, Kazmetra can just pick up some stats here for us. We don't have to worry too much about being super quick now, it looks like. So we'll actually pick up a few more and clear some of these fights as well. Yeah, we might as well clear the Centaurs since we're here already. Even if we don't pick up the resources with them. From them. Okay, and Eovacius still wants to be pushing on towards our next, towards our final frontier, or our frontier at the moment. Let's go and grab this with, oh, artifact count 6. It's a different black market. I thought all black markets were the same, but maybe I'm completely wrong there. If I am, that'd be great. I'm not confusing them with artifact merchants, by the way. I do know they are different pools, but artifact merchants reset once a month. I thought that black markets never did, but they were the same across the map. But I could definitely be wrong because it looks like I am. I don't think we do any more upgrades in our dungeon town for now. I think we're fine until we actually get some resources from selling all this stuff. Okay, so that's, I think, Tan's... Oh no, must be another prison hero, because that must be their strong hero. Oh, okay, we've got Orange coming as well. Nice, we really are seeing some action. Where was Orange? Along here? Yeah, okay. Oh nice, it's a decent hero as well, Ashlyn. I wonder if that's Orange's strongest hero. It is, but they're quite weak. Okay. Oh wow, I can actually reach him this turn. And I have shackles, so... should be fine. Actually, he's undead. I'm probably better off equipping the Ring of Oblivion. And maybe... yeah, I think I'll maybe go for Morale Luck as well. But I'll keep the +2. Alright, let's do this. Let's make a 1 stack of sorceresses just so we can debuff with them. Okay, let's play this out again. It's their strongest hero, so it seems only fair. He mass slowed me, I'll mass slow him too. Okay, just one shot the ghosties, that's fine. Okay, I want to be moving the crewmates before the liches attack me, I guess. But it doesn't look like I can do that. I guess I'll leave the one stack Sork here and move. Oh, they're going to hit the birds anyway, aren't they? Yeah, okay. I'd still move anyway, I think, but they're going to hit the birds. Let's at least take a few of them out before they... Ah, okay, okay. I expected them to go down here. Alright, let's move these out so we can smack something with them next turn. And I think we still have Chain Lightning. Yeah, we do. Maybe Chain Lightning is something I should be banning at some point too, but not yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probably. Ah, no. First aid 10 instead. Fine. Yeah. Let's just kill the vampires. Wow, implosion. It's just taken out like half my army, which is pretty brutal, but this is why we're playing this fight out. So at least they have the chance to cast spells. As one of my subscribers did point out that the auto combat quite often doesn't give them the chance to cast spells. And so you can end up with a pretty disproportionate result from what you would have actually ended up with. Ah, Sword of Judgment. Nice. Otherwise, pretty rubbish artifacts overall. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised there. I thought he would have much better artifacts. But not a particularly strong hero overall, I suppose. But worst case scenario, he did give us a couple of artifacts that we can then pass back down the line, which is one of the most important things at the moment. So, first things first, I guess we go with Dargem. And Dargem just wants to sell lots and lots and lots of stuff. We can sell one of the air tomes. We can sell the Yawning Dead, the scales. We can sell a couple of the water books probably. All of the scrolls, spell bandits, hat, all of the angel wings. Okay. So it looks like we've cleared him out pretty well, but we made a huge amount of gold from it, so it was well worth doing. And then Dargem wants to be sending himself back. No, he doesn't want to go home, actually. He wants to go and drop off artifacts to some of our other heroes. And Andal wants to be... Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. And then Andal can have the legs back and just go home with them. There they are. Great. Okay. So Andal's on his way back home with his legs. Dargem, we want to go back to town again to sell some stuff. And then we want to be developing everything as much as possible. Since we've just made a load of gold and we're about to make a load more from selling all these artifacts. We'll just take the loss on the harpies. And we'll keep clearing this stuff out until we actually need to go and defend the town, I think. Okay, so each artifact merchant, I guess, William Herbert, if you can tell me the answer to this, which I'm sure you probably will. Am I right in saying then that artifact merchants are, or black markets even, are all different, but they'll keep the same artifact all game, potentially? Maybe I've understood that right now. Okay, let's go back down with the Eovacius, because both of our other heroes are in this area now. So yeah, Eovacius, since he can move the furthest, I guess I want him picking up everything that Dargem doesn't need. And then he can send all of this away. No, he can bring all of this to our new heroes, I mean. Or new heroes, our heroes at the front. Right, okay, so yeah, let's end the turn there before I ramble on pointlessly any longer. Okay, so this is definitely the strong hero here. I can check out what army he still has. I mean, I'm guessing it'll be exactly the same. The AI don't really seem to take any losses in most cases at all. Even if they really should be, they still don't seem to. Oh, actually, I feel like that army is reduced really, really significantly. I think it was much, much stronger than that originally. So I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, this time we just want Andal going back home, so let's send him. Could check the refugee camp as well, why not? Okay, Kazmetra gets advanced offense. Maybe I should be starting to take XP from some of these. Taurus Ark can just go and grab me some more gold. Dargem is once again just visiting the artifact merchants to sell a load of stuff. Let's just sell the Spirit of Oppression. It is actually good, but I think I'd rather just have it out of the game. Especially as I tend to be positive morale with most of my heroes. So it's got less value than it could have, let's say. Okay, I think we're probably okay with everything else. Probably don't need this breastplate, but probably also don't need the gold quite yet as well, so we'll leave that. Okay, so what else could we upgrade? Because eventually we're going to come back here with our other hero. So to have everything upgraded by the time we come back. Kazmetra can clear all this area out, and then probably Eovacius will be here in time to keep pushing, but she can just go and take the town gate potentially, and yeah, go and upgrade all her troops, and then push from there instead. Let's upgrade the wolf pen. Okay. Well done, Jeremy, you did some good exploring. So, Dargem has a load of artifacts that we want to be passing on, as well as some that we don't. Just quite tempting to take some of these fights while I'm here. But I've got to remember that I do have very little army left after that massive implosion killed all of my sea dogs. Okay, so everything that I want to be taking with me, I guess I want to be moving onto Eovacius again. So I'm going to want a Celestial Neck for each of my other heroes that I'm going to be using. They can both have a pair of Equestrians. Which means I've actually got 5 pairs on Eovacius. Okay, I don't need that then. And I'll take 2 of the Boots of Speed back. And I can wear the other pair. I'll take a spare teapot. Lion Shield. Sandals. I suppose I've got loads of junk on Eovacius to give over as well, actually. Certainly all the scrolls I can get rid of. Spellbinder's Hat again. Another black orb. 3 next, but that's fine. Bag of gold. Might as well put on Dargem. I'm sure there's loads of stuff that I've missed there, but I don't want to spend forever because I seem like I've spent most of this episode just rearranging backpacks, which, yeah, is pretty dull to watch, I'm sure. Noel's Flail and the... no, Berserk will keep. Alright, let's just leave it at that for that side. Second spare Lion Shield. Another Armour of Wonder. And... you know what, I think that's probably fine. I think I can probably get rid of the rest of this stuff. Maybe I take the Thunder Helm. And the Swiftness. Yeah, other than that I reckon I'm probably okay. I don't need the Thunder Helm there, I can just give it to Andal. Alright, great. So, all of the Legion pieces have been given over. I've got a load of artifacts to hand on. Oh great, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Alright, so Dargem, you can finally go down again. And Eovacius can finally move on. Alright, great, so that is the end of the turn. Okay. So I think Tan actually just brought a new hero through and then town portaled with that one, which is interesting. We'll check that out though. Yeah, they've got Winona with a really small army now, and this hero's gone. Unless, yeah, they must have TP'd. Interesting, okay. At some point I do want to take those out to take that cloak. Archmagi. Let's visit this water wheel on the way through, we might as well. And Kazmetra can take a load of hellhounds. Without too many issues, I think. You can just wait on everything. Yep, perfect. Alright, it shouldn't be too hard taking a Naga Bank. Yeah, that's pretty acceptable losses, to be fair. We maybe should have taken defense there, given how little defense we actually have. And is Kazmetra the hero we gave Scholar to? Yes. So, let's take the Shrine. And we can move through on Torazar. Jeremy's actually pretty useless at this point. I don't really need him, I suppose. But we'll keep him for old time's sake. Alright, so Dargem, once again, you're going to go to the artifact merchants. Sell a load of stuff. Oh, whoops, just sold one of my Equestrian's gloves there. I guess that's fine though, I mean, he can equip the other pair and then the others are fine to get rid of. I'll sell another black orb. Not sure why I still have all these artifacts, I might as well just sell most of them, I suppose. I suppose he can equip some of these things. Yeah, that'll do. Let's just equip these on Darjam, so at least he's a little bit stronger. Okay, and then we can swap with Genova and give her the Arms of Legion and the Loins of Legion, which gives us a few more troops each week, which is always nice. Don't think there's much else I really need to do there. I could give her the resource artifacts though, which I think was the plan originally anyway, so let's do that. And then I think we're good. Yeah, okay, so we've got plenty of gold again now, which is really nice to see. Let's continue to upgrade our buildings here, so let's upgrade the Cyclops Cave. And we're building up a few extra units here, which is really nice. We're also building up units here, and Genova having these 3 gives us a nice bit of extra army income. So let's build the Battle Scholar Academy as well. Advanced artillery, that's absolutely really useful, to be fair. Okay, and then Darjem can just go and grab these for us, I suppose. Alright, and we can end the turn there. Ooh. Wow, Winona's actually coming to do something. Nice. See, after all this actually makes Darjem quite a strong hero, and I'm also going to see who's in the prison, because why not? We haven't got a full stack of heroes out at the moment, so I guess we might as well. Nice. We get the legs as well. I don't know why I just did it like that. Makes more sense to put them like that. Okay, so we're just missing the head, and we do actually know where one is. So maybe we just bite the bullet and actually go and take it out. It would be nice. Let's see. We'll do the vampires on the way through. And while we're here with the Eovacius, let's go into this treasure area here and go and take out these hydras. Be great to get this behemoth there. Oh, and there's the dragon teeth neck as well, so that's another part of our Power of the Dragonfather. I think, would that be the last part we actually need? Actually no, we haven't got the dragon wing tabard yet. I think that is the last part of Armour of the Damned though. Okay, Casmetra. We can go and get some more stats over here. And here as well. And yeah, work your way up towards this arena. She should be able to take out Winona pretty easily as well. Okay. Again, Jeremy I don't really have a lot to do with, but I could just send him round to the front, or I could send him through here actually and help Eovacius explore a bit. Okay, so I've built everything that's useful here. Mage Guild 5 was obviously had no use to us at all, given that we're not able to use tier 5 spells. So we'll start building towards our Mage Guild here. I think we can only go up to 3 in a stronghold anyway, so it shouldn't take long. So we can end the turn. I wonder if Tan's hero went because they can see that I have shackles or something like that. I think the AI is smart enough for that anyway, to be fair, but it does make you wonder. And Andal, I suppose I can just bring up this way a bit and leave there. I could just send him on with a few chained units next time. Okay, so Eovacius wants to take out lots of hydras. It's tempting. I'm going to say no, though. I guess it is worth remembering that Eovacius can make up the difference army-wise with diplomacy, potentially. So I just want to debuff this top stack to start with. And I don't really want to get hit back by these, but I think I can with the snakes without it being an issue. Yeah, no problem at all here. Let's just magic arrow. And we'll debuff this bottom stack. We'll take the hit on our Men of the Sea. Perfect. Great, so we're going to get an extra behemoth per week for Lena's army, which is really, really good. I guess I could actually just take the behemoth with me. It would be nice to explore a little bit of this area, though. Tempted to check that, but I don't think I will. No, I don't want the Pegasi. Lots of devils. I do outspeed them, so I think lots of devils should be fine. Metric can just grab stats for us. Might as well take out these trogs on the way through, get a little bit more XP. And Taurusar can go and pick up a crewmate, that's good. Alright, so maybe Jeremy goes and checks these for us, so at least he's useful. If neither of these have been taken, then I'll go and grab those with Eovacius. And yeah, we've actually got a town gate here as well. So we can probably just take the town gate. Who do we get out the prison? Loinus, actually one of my favourite heroes, but he's a level 1 cleric, so I'm just going to get rid of him. Dargem. I don't really know what I'm doing with Dargem at the moment. I think maybe he's moving on. Oh, I actually think I know where that is, the Pendant of Dispassion. I think we have that in our biome, don't we? Or somewhere. I've definitely seen it somewhere. Not that that's that helpful. Yeah, okay. Alright, well I've definitely seen it somewhere, and that's the most important thing, somewhere. So, the lad's not doing anything to the end of next week, neither is Arndal. I have nothing to build here, so I just want to build MG2 here. I guess I could build the MG5 just for towers, but I'm not going to. And by that I mean the towers when you get attacked. For anyone who doesn't know, your towers get stronger the more buildings you have completed in your town. No, he's got automatons, he can't make it here in one turn, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I'll take some free trogs. I mean, that's my army anyway, so I kind of might as well. And we'll take some free defense as well. Do you know what I think this could be worth doing? Let's delete the bird for Lena. And then give her a full army. Although we want to upgrade these orcs, I guess. Yep. Okay. So we've got a full army on Lena there. We'll build the escape tunnel just in case as well. And yeah, we also want a spellbook on Lena. I'm glad I remembered that. Okay, so he's waiting, he's waiting. No archdevils, thankfully, so we'll be okay here. Let's debuff the bottom stack. Oh, I didn't actually expect my snakes to one-shot them. I suppose it is with the Eovacius, so that kind of makes sense. Lots of firebirds I don't really want to take. Another behemoth crag there. I can't take it though because I'm only allowed to take one. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Another teapot hat there though as well. Lots of haspids. We could do that fight and we outspeed them. Kind of gutted they didn't want to join me actually, but hey ho, you can't have it all. Let's just smack these with the Nyxes, should be fine. Oh, I did actually lose one, I didn't expect that. I'll lose a couple of birds here as well, so I think I'll just go for this stack that's already been hit. What damaging spell? I guess it's got to be Lightning Bolt. Didn't actually do that much damage to them though. I guess I'll go and hit this bottom stack. Take out as many of them as I can. Oh, perfect. Morale on my Nyxes, which just wrecked everything. That's nice. Okay, so we'll take the taupe and everything else here too. And I was actually just going to go back up to the town gate here, but it does look like this is potentially Teal's territory. What faction were Teal? Yeah, Hydras. So yeah, I think we take the taupe and then we just go through here and we see if we can take Teal's town. Okay, and Taurus, might as well just wait here at this point, I guess. And okay, both of these didn't get done. That's nice to know. Let's have a look through here and see if we can actually get through later. Should we need to. And I guess Dargent might as well just wait for the next turn as well. Okay. So we'll end the turn there. And I think it's a pretty good place to call the episode. It might not be as long, it depends if I remember to actually go and edit out the bits where I was just changing up artifacts and stuff like that. But on that note, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.